What's going on YouTube? This is Smash Ketchup, and welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. Today, I will be going over the two Synchrid expansions for Berry and Empoleon, as well as Misty and Starmie. These expansions will be dropping next week during the Water-type training event, which will be running from June 4th to June 16th. During this event, we'll be getting dupes of both units, so I will be covering the grid setups I would personally go for, as well as my personal opinion on which unit to invest in. Before we get started, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification. And without further ado, let's get into it. So, we're going to start with Berry and Empoleon, and to start off, we're going to head for the bottom left. And when we do, we're going to pick up Bubble Beam Move Gauge Refresh 3, which gives us a 40% chance to gain back some of that move gauge. This is really good because Empoleon's passive ability is Power Flux 5, so more move gauge equals more damage. We also pick up Cakewalk, which powers up sync moves based on the target's speed decrease. So that's always helpful as well. And now we're going to move up to the upper right of the grid. Here we're going to pick up Bubble Move Gauge Refresh 4, which gives us a 50% chance to gain back that move gauge every time we use Bubble. We also pick up Haste and Ramming Speed, so our speed can't be lowered, and we power up moves based on our own speed increase. Other than that, I'd probably move over and pick Full Heal NPR 3 or maybe No Hesitation NPR 3, both of which have a 40% chance to restore that NP to you. Now, 3 out of 5 Empoleon, some slight changes here. First, we're going to go to upper left, and we're going to grab Hunter's Instinct. Pretty much the more we decrease the target's speed, the more damage we do. We're also going to go down to pick up Bubble Beam on a roll 4, which will ultimately give us a 60% chance to lower our target's speed every time we use Bubble Beam. Now, to finish it up, I would go to the upper right area again and pretty much grab everything we did for the 2 out of 5, but we're not going to pick up Haste this time. So, Empoleon didn't really thrill me in the past when I've used him, but I feel like with the Synchrid expansion, it'll provide him with some more versatility. Now, alright, moving on to Starmie's grid. Starmie, 2 out of 5 is pretty good, but it really does shine when you hit 3 out of 5. So Catch Us If You Can, NPR 3 is the main priority, and it really makes this unit great. We're also going to go pick up Agile Entry 1, and after that we're going to go up to the right and go grab Bubble Beam MGR 3. Finally, it was a tough one, but I decided to go with X Special Defense All NPR 3. And honestly, from there you can kind of split up the energy however you want. Now this build is pretty good because it gives you a little bit of everything. You got MP Refresh, added evasiveness, and move gauge refresh as well. And being that Starmie's a support, those are really good traits to have. Now, for 3 out of 5 Starmie. Now this unit is an absolute animal. So same deal, we're going to go for Catch Us If You Can, NPR 3, as well as Agile Entry 1, but this time we're also going to grab Ridicure 2. Which gives us a 30% chance to heal if the opponent's attack misses. Now finally, we're going to go down and grab Revenge Boost 2. This gives us a 30% chance to gain 1 move gauge every time we're hit with an attack. So the remaining energy can pretty much be put wherever you want. Ideally, we would want to max out evasiveness so the opponent can't hit Starmie at all. But if Starmie does get hit, we have a 30% chance to gain a bar of that move gauge back. Now that I've gone over the Synchrids, it's time for the verdict. So I would personally suggest investing in Starmie. Reason being, the hardest content in the game right now is the Battle Villa, and that's where supports really do work. But don't get me wrong, if you're a fan of Berry and Empoleon and you want to invest in them, then just go for it. The only downside to investing into Starmie right now is we don't currently have access to a 3-star support candy in order to get him to 3 out of 5, so that's the only downside. If you did save your 3-star straight candy, you can get Empoleon to 3 out of 5, so he does have that over Starmie, but ultimately I would go with Starmie. The tipping point for me was pretty much his passive ability, which is Healing Hand 2, gives another 30% chance to remove all status conditions of all allied sync pairs after using a move. So that just kind of gives Starmie that extra edge above Empoleon in my opinion. All that said, that's pretty much going to do it for me in this video. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the video and want to see more Pokemon Masters content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification. This is Smash Ketchup signing off, and I'll see you guys in the next one.